So what's your biggest achievement of 2012 been? Give me a ring this morning. I'd like to check in with you on that. 81333 on the text. Start your message with radio, or email me, danny.pike@bbc.co.uk. Robin in Hailsham. Morning to you, Robin.
Good morning.
It's good hearing from Phil, isn't it? There's something about him, isn't there?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, marvellous.
Considering where he's come back from with his injury and everything, and, he was very determined to complete that big walk. Anyway, your achievement of 2012, what's it been?
Well, it's still going on, actually. A friend of mine, Pete Wilson, who runs a jazz band, and he plays in church organs and things like that, goes around with an electronic keyboard, and when he gets to the gig, as it's called, they put these, well, a lot of these people who play gigs put their keyboard on what looks like an overgrown picnic stall, right? Yeah. And if it's a rather smart do, this looks completely out of place. So what Pete asked me to do was, could I make him a shell of what looks like a grand piano, into which he can put his keyboard to make the whole thing look like a grand piano? Right? And in an unwise moment, I said yes, you see. Anyway, it's been done. I made one. And there's a website as well. We took this thing up on the South Downs just to prove the point that the thing all comes apart and goes in a small van and can go somewhere, to a theatre or a pub or restaurant or hotel, in a small vehicle, and be all put together in about 5 minutes. Open the lid, put in the electronic keyboard playing piano music, and nobody there would notice a difference. That's genius. And how long did it take you to make? Oh, weeks and weeks and weeks, because there's so many false starts. I made it, then I thought, that's no good, and start again, and start again, and start again. So now I can actually make one, well, I don't know, about 10 days. 10 working days. So any other touring musician who wants a shell of a baby grand in which to hide their electronic keyboard, Robin's your man. Yes, absolutely. I'm not quite sure how much demand there'll be for that. What's that website? I want to see this in action. Well, I've given it to the lady who took the phone call. OK, I'll take it off of them in a minute and have a little look. Yeah. Well, I'll give you the site number if I may. Of course you can. www.semigrand.com. Semi-grand. Semi-grand. Well, it is actually the full and proper dimensions of a baby grand piano, complete with an opening lid. It looks lovely, and the legs fold up and come off. And I've got a small van, and the whole thing goes in the small van, you see. That's good. Did you charge him for it, or was it just for the fun of it? No. Come on, you got all that talent, all that skill. Listen, I'm 75 years old. Well, and I've got to earn a bit more money. You're a poor pensioner. Of course you've got to charge him for it. Very good. Okay. Absolutely. Right. That's a good achievement for this year. And hang on a minute, I've got your website up here, and there it is. I'm not. And you're up on the cliffs there. You're up on the Seven Sisters. Seaford Head, yes, and in the background are the Seven Sisters, you see. Very good. And it's Pete's idea to take it up there, just to make sure that it has versatility and it's transportable. But as we were there, setting this thing up for a photo shoot, there were people walking along with their dogs, and Pete was saying, "Well, don't you take a grand piano when you walk your dogs as well?" You know? Very good. Robin, thank you for your call. Excellent achievement for 2012. Good job. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye now. Bye-bye. I certainly wasn't expecting that kind of call, but that's the sort of thing I'm looking for today. So what have you achieved in 2012?